There are some gifts.
I give you the gift of obedience.
Hurry up now!
We'd all like to exchange.
Ella does everything she's told.
Freeze!
Hold your tongue, Ella. Ella!
Anne Hathaway stars in a Cinderella story.
Is this the right address?
With a lot of attitude.
You're the first maiden I've met who hasn't swooned at the sight of me.
Ella Enchanted. Tonight at 6:35 on RTE1.
Leather dries out, just as men's skin. If you use a regular men's shower gel, your skin may become dry and tight. Dove Men Plus Care is different. Only Dove contains micro-moisture technology, which fights the causes of skin dryness better than the leading men's shower gel. This way, your skin feels clean and moisturized after every wash. Dove Men Plus Care. Feel good in your own skin.
Did you know that Blue's favourite carnival party starter is fruit? And did you know that fruit contains vitamins and minerals? It's the perfect way to get your carnival juices flowing.
Fruit gets my tail feathers shaking. I love fruit just as much as dancing.
So pick up an apple and grapefruit bag at McDonald's and get your Rio Carnival party started. Some fun, some food, and one of your 5 a day at McDonald's.
Sammy and his friends are setting off on a totally awesome adventure.
I want to see the world.
I'd love to go with you.
But when one of them disappears,
Hold on, Shelly!
Sammy will stop at nothing
You saw Shelley.
I sure did.
to bring her home. A Turtle's Tale 3D in cinemas now.
You're always promising to take better care of yourself. Work less and sleep more. But doesn't it sometimes feel like there just aren't enough hours in the day? Packed with billions of exclusive LKZI cultures, Danone Actimel can help strengthen your natural defenses.
Life's hectic, but I wouldn't want it any other way.
Danone Actimel, full of life.
Danone.
No way he'll be in first thing tomorrow.
Reach for Alka-Seltzer for fast relief when you need it most.
You're late.
Alka-Seltzer brings you back.
J-Ox, the shoe that breathes.
What would you expect for just €23 a month? With Sky, you can expect world-class drama, comedy and entertainment. And the hottest new channel to hit Ireland, exclusive Sky Atlantic. All together in one place. You can also expect fantastic customer service too, day or night. And our Sky Plus box that lets you set recordings on the go using your mobile or PC. All of this for only €23 a month with your first month free. Bet you weren't expecting that. Sky. Believe in better.
Hold it up! Out of the way! Right!
I started playing rugby when I was about 6. I play scrum half. And you have to be good at passing, running with the ball. You have to be pretty quick, very aggressive and very fit as well. I'm not playing rugby at the moment because I broke my arm playing a cricket match.
Since Paddy's Day. I hope you had a good one. We've got a load more new topics to get stuck into in the Rumour Room this week. And today we're actually asking, can you be BFFs with your brothers and sisters? So first off, is it even possible? Does gender play a role? Does the age difference make a difference? Get your comments into us. We would really like to know what you think. Katie, I think It gets easier as you get older.
Yeah.
Basically, when I was younger, if my younger brother tried to hang around with me and my friends, I would have been really, you know, not cool with that. But now I don't mind. He totally hangs around with us all the time. What about you?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think that, you know, as you get older and you reach a certain age, then everyone's levels of maturity are the same. But, like, I think in any age, I think you are best friends with your brother and sister and you just don't know it. Because if you think about it... Or you won't accept it. Yeah, if you think about it, what makes a best friend is someone that you hang around with a lot, someone that you trust, someone that knows everything about you. And that's, like, what your siblings are to you. So I do think that most people are exceptionally good friends, if not best friends, with their siblings, and they just can't admit it to themselves.
It's because they spend so much time together and we get on each other's nerves because we know each other so well as well. But what examples do you have for us in the celebs, brothers and sisters?
Well, this week we have the Jonas Brothers up first. So there's them looking all cutie-wooty and young and fresh-faced and innocent, and then here's them looking slick and old and surly.
Oh,
so
they're like 20.
Yeah, I know. But older and more mature. But the Jonas Brothers are, you know, the Disney threesome, and they're known to be like the bestest of buds ever. Like even Kevin Jonas, the oldest guy, has said, we are the bestest buds, you know, so they've openly admitted it. But people always ask them, like, do you fight a lot? Because you think spending so much time together that they would argue, but Joe has said that the only thing they fight about is really petty things. Like, he gave an example, if they're at a concert and there's a hot chick in the audience, they're all like, please let her want me, please let her want to be my girlfriend. But that's the only thing they fight about. So
I wonder how true that is, though, but
yeah,
we'll move on anyway. Who else have you got?
Next up we have the Olsen sisters. So, of course, everyone knows the twins, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, who are the famous duo. Well, more famous. But recently is Elizabeth Olsen. Now, she's coming out onto the scene, and apparently the twins are getting kind of jealous of her because Elizabeth's younger. People are saying she's more pretty. And at the Sundance Film Festival, she was like the cream of the crop and the flavour of the week. So, like, she's touted as one of the up-and-coming thespians.
Yeah, but they've made so much money. What are they jealous of? And
I know, but they're
their sister. They should be happy for her, no?
That's true, but apparently they're jealous because they are sort of struggling with their acting careers. And, you know, if she's touted as an up-and-coming one, that's ought to make them jealous.
I'd say so. Thanks for that, Katie. Stephen, you're the baby in your house. Now, there are only two of you, obviously, so, you know, you are the baby because of that, but because of that, do you tend to hang out with your older sister, or did you try and, like, literally swing out of her when you were younger and do everything that she did?
I really looked up to her, actually. Whenever she kind of did something, I would try replicate it, or if, let's say, my mum would be like, you want an ice cream? And I'd be like, I don't want one. And she'd be like, I want one. I'd be like, I want one. I'd be really like that. But one story that's been hitting the internet about brothers and sisters, well, sisters lately, is Lily Allen. Did you see her documentary last week?
I did.
Yeah, From Riches to Rags, I think it's called.
That's the one.
But basically, before it went to air, she went onto her Twitter account and she was telling people not to watch it, which is crazy, because obviously when you've got something big coming up like that, a TV show, you'd think you'd want to be promoting it. But she went onto her Twitter account and she said, I'm inclined to ask you not to watch it because, quite frankly, I'm embarrassed. Which is really interesting, which means that I'm definitely going to be watching it over the next few weeks.
Katie, you met a load of people over the last few days. What kind of things were they saying to you?
Okay, well, we first of all obviously asked them, can you be best friends with your brother and sister? But then we sort of brought up the question of, can you share friends with your brother and sister? Which was more interesting, really.
So, can you actually be best friends with your brothers and sisters then? Let's see what you said.
Do you think you can be best friends with your brother or sister?
No, you always fight with them.
I don't think you can really be best friends with them. Like, you can get along, but I think, you know, there's a difference between your friends and your family.
Like, we use each other if we have sweets. That's the only one for one. I'll give you one if you give me one.
It's great to have for, like, somebody in the house who I can confide in and everything if I need to.
Well, one of my best friends is definitely my brother.
I think you can get along with them, but best friends maybe pushing it a bit too far.
When you're out with your friends, you don't really want, like, your brother or sister knowing in case they go and tell your parents something that you do. Like, if something happens, it's like not really any of their business.
Well, what are you doing out in the street that you don't want your siblings ratting on you?
Don't know.
You're obviously not going to tell me now, are you?
I think people just judge you if you're friends with your brother and sister.
Why, do you not think it's cool?
No.
I'm best friends with my sister. Am I not cool?
No.
Okay. Do you think it's possible to share friends with your siblings?
It's possible, but I think, like, one of them could get very kind of jealous.
Depends on what the friends are like, really.
They call for me and then they call for her, which is...
So they basically share both of you, like they part-time friends with her, part-time friends with you?
Yeah.
Would you not all hang out together?
No.
Do you share any friends with your brother or sister?
Yeah. I share a good few of them, actually. And yeah, we all get on really well.
I think once you get older, like, most people end up becoming best friends with their siblings, even though they never really thought that they could.
I think we learned loads from that. Basically, sharing is caring. That's the important thing to take away from that. Anyway, it's time now to get a guest in here, so you're going to need some facts. She's from Dublin. She's one of a famous pair of sisters, and she's appeared in films such as In America and Heidi. It's Emma Bolger! Right, as you probably heard on the way up in the lift, we're talking about brothers and sisters and can you be best friends with them. Obviously, you started acting at a very young age alongside your sister Sarah.
Darling sister.
How did that go? Because you played sisters as well in the movie.
It was handy. There wasn't a lot of acting on that level because, you know, we are sisters, so it worked out pretty well considering. And, you know.
Was it helpful to have her there, do you think, the support?
Yeah, actually, it was, in all fairness, because she had done stuff before. So it was kind of nice to have someone who was, like, there and to kind of play with.
Someone you were familiar with as well as just being on set with a load of strangers, I imagine. But we're going to have a look at you in action, because some people might remember this. It's Emma in America.
One space. If you can hear me, go in.
Hello, Base here. Hey, where's your dad, girls?
He's in his audition.
Oh. Where are you?
I'm not positive.
Christy, do you know where you are?
No.
Oh. Are you on Broadway?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Near where?
Near the audition.
You're so cute. You just want to pinch your cheeks. Does that annoy you? I'm sure most people still, you know, you still look so the same.
I don't think so.
No, maybe that was an insult. I didn't mean it like that. I just thought you still have the cheeks. But anyway, okay. You're both older now, obviously, yourself and Sarah. Do you think that you get on better now or worse than you did then?
Probably better, because before she was 10 and I was 6, and it's like, oh, it's so uncool to have, like, hang out with your 6-year-old sister. But no, now I think we actually do get along because we're kind of, you know, we're at the same maturity level, because she can sometimes act like a 6-year-old and so can I. Works out well.
Would you find you guys are quite similar?
In some ways, yes. In the way, like, sometimes we can just know what the other one's thinking and just say it. And we do have our own kind of little language going on between us, but sometimes we could kill each other.
Being the baby sister, Emma, do you find that she bosses you around a little, or is she even like that at all? This is kind of unfair on Sarah. She's not even here to defend herself, but go for it.
No, she's not bossy. She is very protective over me. And can be, like, you know, Emma, don't do that now. But, you know, she's my sister, and I'm like that with her as well. We kind of work well together.
Do you guys argue?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah.
But what?
Well, shoes. Because we have the same size feet. We have the same size.
I expected it to be more substantial than shoes.
Okay, not just shoes, but, you know, kind of.
As well.
So, exactly. Everything to do with the feet, basically.
Do you think it's possible then to be best friends with your sister?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
but I get along well with her. We do.
Okay.
But not best friends. You're not on Twitter yourself, are you?
No.
No? You gotta get up. 21st century, girl.
I'm so behind the times.
Basically, I have some questions here from our Twitter followers for you. David Poe asks, who was the most famous person you've ever worked with? So who would you consider to be the most famous person?
Most people won't know him. His name's Max von Sydow. He's done millions of films, and he's just, he's a really incredible, well-respected actor and one of the loveliest people I've ever met. So he would be someone that I would look up to.
Yeah.
Most people don't have a clue, especially my age. I say Max von Sydow and they're like, who?
You didn't
Robert
say Zac Efron.
Pattinson?
Yeah, exactly.
Then we have Kelly Yu, who said, how do you learn your lines?
I actually, how I do it now, this might sound a bit crazy, I put on an Australian accent and learn them. I don't know why Australian helps me. It is a little bit crazy. No, it sounds insane.
And Mitchell Day asks, dream actor or actress to work with?
Oh. Now, would this be depending on looks?
Sitting right here, Emma. Come on now. You know the answer.
Here. Love you all. Would this be depending on looks or skill?
Both.
Oh, okay. Looks. This is going to, once again, actually, for
again,
both Bruce Willis.
Right here,
Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis, yeah.
Die Hard
well,
is my
he's doing
film.
every movie now for money, so it doesn't matter.
In case I haven't made it clear enough, I'm quite a theatrical person. You know, I can do surprised. I can do, like, bewildered. I know those look the same, but my question to you is, there are people watching this show right now thinking, how do I get into acting like you did? What would be your advice?
It's so difficult to get into. Genuinely, it is so hard. And so many people do try and it doesn't work out because it's also a very picky business as well. But, like, I went to a drama school personally and that was how I started, and then they just send you on auditions and stuff. And it's work. You do have to constantly keep trying because you're not going to get every part, of course, and half the time you'll think, oh, I did great, and you didn't get it. Or come out feeling awful, and you did get that one. It's
quite interesting, actually.
It's a hard one, but listen, thank you so much for being so honest. You're going to stay with us now, but we're going to get some more bodies in here to play some games. So you need to know a little bit about them. They're 17, they're from Dublin, and their names are Carla and Jonathan. Noise, please. I know why we're clapping there for people. Well done. You made it out of the lift alive. Good job. Sit down. Okay, guys, it's great to have you here. So first things first, we've got to establish whether you have brothers and sisters. Jonathan, what about you?
Yeah, I have two.
Are they older or younger?
I'm in the middle.
Okay, and how do you get on with them?
Not the best.
Again, hope they're not watching. What about you, Carla? Brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have one brother.
And do you get on pretty well?
Yeah.
Would you say you're best friends?
Yeah, probably.
Good. I like that. Okay, positive thinking. Okay, we're going to get our quiz on now. Katie, what's up for grabs?
Some TRT merchandise.
They're not even pretending to be excited. That's heartbreaking. Okay, what I'm going to get you to do is come right in, like literally touching the table, in, until I say stop. In. All right, okay, now you're in. The idea, I know. The idea is that this is really intense, and you got to check these guys out and eyeball them off. Okay, so this is the story. Jarlath and Stephen have got a lot of questions for you. They've written them up. They're about today's topic, which is, of course, brothers and sisters, and can you be best friends with them? You got to get to 3 to be in with a chance of getting your hands on the TRT merchandise. However, if you buzz in and get one wrong, you actually send the point over to the other person. Does all that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to hear your buzzer first, please, Jonathan. Okay, so remember that, because I tend to forget. And Carla, go again. Okay, that's the sound of somebody hitting a buzzer. Okay, go again. Nope.
There we go.
It's a little bit delayed, so give it a good old whack. Right, okay, this is fair, I do promise. Jarlath, we're going to kick things off.
Question number 1. True or false? Former Irish President Mary Robinson is a distant relative of Robinson Crusoe.
Okay, she got in there. You see, it does work. Carla, go for it.
False.
Is the correct answer. Good
Yay! Stephen, over to you.
Okay, true or false? Brother and sister duo from Crystal Swing, Derek and Dervla, never talk to each other off stage, and they get in so many fights.
False. She's in again.
It is false.
Katie, the score, please.
The score is 2-0 tonight.
Now, Jonathan, that means you actually have to at least try and get this right to stay in the game. Okay, come on, save some face. She's good on the buzzer. Jarlath.
Okay, so listen closely. If someone says they are your second cousin, what is their relation to you? Are they A, your cousin's cousin, B, your brother's mother from another mother, C, operating an email scam, or your uncle's mother?
She's in again. She's good. Carla, go for it.
Your uncle's mother.
Oh, no. That's actually wrong. So that means the points goes over to you, so you're still in the game. Stephen, you are even.
Kylie's sister Danny Minogue is a judge on the UK X Factor, but what is she a judge on in Australia? Is it X Factor or Australia's Got Talent?
Oh, good. She actually did something. Go for it, Jonathan. Get it right now.
Got Talent.
It's X Factor.
So that means you send the point back. So, Katie, am I right in saying that Carla's today's winner?
You are.
Yay! Well done, well done. There's your prize. It's going to be okay. Anyway, we are talking about being best friends with your brothers and sisters and stuff, and I'm getting the guilt because I haven't talked to mine in ages, so I'm just going to make a few calls and we'll see you back here in a few. Stephen, I'm using your phone. Is that okay?
Bye.
See you in a few.
Prefer to be the Joker and not the joke? Well, get a load of this lot.
Ready for the prank? Let's go and see the special effects guys.
Awesome. Scotty and the ninjas help a prankster pull off the prank of their lives.
Put it here. I think we found our perfect prank.
Just fingers crossed that they're going to believe it.
3, 2, 1. Let's get pranking.
1, 2, 3, prank!
Prank Patrol Australia, weekdays at 3:35 on TRTE.
Did you know that Blue's favourite carnival party starter is fruit? And did you know that fruit contains vitamins and minerals? It's the perfect way to get your carnival juices flowing.
Fruit gets my tail feathers shaking. I love fruit just as much as dancing.
So pick up an apple and grapefruit bag at McDonald's and get your Rio Carnival party started. Some fun, some food, and one of your 5 a day at McDonald's.
Leather dries out, just as men's skin. If you use a regular men's shower gel, your skin may become dry and tight. Dove Men Plus Care is different. Only Dove contains micro-moisture technology, which fights the causes of skin dryness better than the leading men's shower gel. This way, your skin feels clean and moisturized after every wash. Dove Men Plus Care. Feel good in your own skin.
My favourite thing in gymnastics is the asymmetric bars. And I love it because it's just the thrill of it and just how it goes so fast, and I just love doing it. You have to have a lot of stamina to keep going, and you just do a lot of swings and cast handstands and dismounts and mounts, and I love it because I gain a lot of stuff on it, and I just have so much fun on it, and that's why I like it so much.
We're back and we're going to get straight into it. What we're asking you today is, can you be BFFs with your brother or sister? So is it possible, or do they just drive you up the wall? Get those comments into us. We're joined by the very lovely Emma Bolger, who's dishing the dirt as well, and her sister Sarah, isn't that right? Oh,